But what if I've decided that I don't want to be a sole trader and I want to go down the route of being a limited company? Are there many major differences, or is it a lengthier process?
With the sole trader, I mentioned that it was easy to register. It was fairly simple paperwork and a fairly simple tax regime. It's almost the opposite with a company, but there's significant benefits that can attach to running a company, and it's key for you to make sure that you're making the right decision on the right trading route from the start. So one of the downsides of being a sole trader or self-employed is simply that your personal wealth is now backing your business.
Right.
Now, that can be a sobering thought for people. Absolutely. Because you worked a long time, you've built up an asset base, you may have been well under the way of paying off your mortgage, and suddenly you're thinking, all of my personal wealth is now backing my business, and how does that make you feel? Depending on the sort of work that you're going to do, you may decide that that's a risk that you're simply not prepared to take. No matter what other factors are coming in, you don't want to take that risk. If that's how you feel, one of the most effective ways of covering off the risk is, firstly, to look at insurance. To check out insurance, you would go to see an insurance broker to look at things like professional indemnity insurance, public liability insurance, product liability insurance. There's a whole range of things. If you've got a worry, there will be an insurance product. The issue is, does the cost of that insurance product, is it too prohibitive?
Right. So
insurance is one way of looking at it. The other way is to say, well, I'll set up a company. So a company you can recognise because it has that wonderful word, limited. Either in the middle, public limited company, or at the end, XYZ limited. And that word limited, in my experience, a lot of people don't actually realise what it means. And it simply means that the liability is limited to how much the shareholders have put in. So if you bought the original share capital, so the owners of a company are governed by who's got the shares. If you have got the original shares and say they cost £100, your liability is limited to that.
Right.
Now, that can be a very, very significant attraction for some people because it removes the personal wealth, not completely, and I'll come back to that, but it removes the personal wealth issue from backing your business.